Hello, I'm Jashikins, and welcome to another episode of Jash Reads. Sorry, I had little burps getting out, so of course they had to come out at the start of the video. And today on Jash Reads, we will be continuing to read Animorphs number 9, The Secret by K.A. Applegate. And as always, these videos are not intended for kids. Instead, they're intended for adults who are discovering or rediscovering the wonder that is Animorphs. And trust me, as an adult, this series is somehow gets darker than when I read as a kid. I'm like, wow. So let's not waste any of your time and drink some more water and then read. They ran. The human controllers, the Hork-Bajir, and Vischer 3. They ran from the horror of my skunk smell. I waddled as far as the doorway. I saw an amazing scene. The force field was still on. 3 massive tree cutters, diesel engines roaring and billowing smoke, were straining against the force field like mad dogs on a leash. Inside the force field, the totally demoralized Yeerk forces. Outside the force field, a bizarre zoo. A tiger, a grizzly bear, a gorilla, and something no human zoo had ever held. An Andalite. Jake, Rachel, Marco, and Axe. Around the clearing, a handful of human controllers and Hork-Bajir warriors sat nursing wounds. Some were just lying in the dirt. It was a weird and tense scene. If the force field came down, the tractors and tree cutters would hit the building within seconds. On the other hand, even though they were reeking of skunk smell and staggering and half blind, the forces inside the field were stronger than Jake, Rachel, Marco, and Axe. Of course, if the tree cutters hit the building, they would probably kill Farrand. The Yeerks didn't want that. Neither did we, but Vischer 3 didn't know that. What happened? Jake asked me in a private thought-speak whisper. I sprayed them? I said. They didn't like it. I'm pretty sure tigers can't normally smile, but I could have sworn Jake did. Jake must have privately told Axe what happened. Axe was the only one we could trust to speak to Vischer 3. He was the only true Andalite. Vischer, Axe said, it seems to me that we have a standoff. Don't try to bargain with me, fool. Vischer 3 sneered. I have forces on the way. Axe nodded. I wonder how your blade ship will smell after you spread your newly acquired stench through it. The smell, it will go away, the Visher said. Visher, my human host has a memory of... One of the human controllers began to say. The Visher's tail blade snapped through the air. It pressed against the human controller's throat. A twitch would send the controller's head flying. Do not interrupt me, the Visher said calmly. You were saying, he asked Axe. The smell would go away in about 7 Earth days, if you were in the open air, Axe said calmly. In a spacecraft? Airtight? Closed up? Cramped? You'll never lose the smell. Ever. However, thanks to Andalite chemical technology, there is a way to remove the stench. Let the human Farrand go free. He's unconscious and hasn't seen what you are. Let him go. We'll give you the secret of neutralizing the stench, and we all walk away. I'll dispose of you myself, the Visher shrieked. Andalite filth! Visher, we both know how impossible it is to remove a smell once it gets into a spacecraft. You would need a full refitting at a major space dock. Your blade ship would be intolerable. Visher 3 just stood there and stared. His stalk eyes drooped a little. Get the human, he muttered to his Hork-Bajir. Sure, one Hork-Bajir moaned, clearly reluctant to go back where the smell was even stronger. This has not been a good day for me, Visher 3 said. Would you really like to feel as bad as I do? The 2 Hork-Bajir went back inside and very quickly reappeared, dragging Farrand. They dropped him in the dirt. Have one of your men drive him to the nearest human hospital. When he is safe, we will tell you the secret. And no tricks. We'll be watching. Axe rolled his stalk eyes skyward. Visher 3 followed the direction of his gaze and saw, high in the sky, a bird of prey with a rust-red tail. You do realize that one day I will have you all, Visher 3 said. With all your clever tricks, I will still find you. No, I do not think so, Axe said. We are sure to smell you coming. And that's the end of that chapter. And like halfway through reading that, my nose has really started to itch. Like it's one of those times the nose starts to just itch at random. Oh God. But anyways, I always seem to have a little trouble with deciding how to do Axe's voice. So this time around, I decided that tone where there's hardly any inflection is him pretending to be brave, is him hiding behind this facade of, I'm unafraid of you, Visher 3, and since Andalites are extremely positive creatures, I figured that sort of worked. It did work, didn't work. I feel like it didn't work, so, comment below with your thoughts there. And I think that one human controller that's like, hey, I have this memory. I think that controller was about to say, hey, I know exactly how to get rid of this smell. You don't need to make a deal with these Andalite bandits. And I think after he was basically threatened with death for bringing it up, that every other controller is like, no. I mean, I think it was as early as, I think it was book 4, where we find out that there are these controllers that believe the Andalite bandits are actually human. Like, there's these controllers that believe that, but they're like, yeah, we're not telling Visher 3 that. We want to continue living. So I think that same basic premise is why no one in the chapter brought up, hey, tomato juice works like a charm. I have to double check it. Definitely by the time I do the outro video to this book, I'm going to double check, because I think tomato juice does not actually work. So if you are sprayed with a skunk, before dousing yourself with tomato juice, double check. So, okay, let's see, a question for this video. Okay, here. I think this one will work. The Hork-Bajir that is extremely reluctant to go past Cassie. What do you think it's like being that guy there that has to go, oh yeah, I have to go through this stench, and I can't really complain too much, or I might be dead? Just comment down below there. Also, comment down below with anything else about this chapter, anything else that caught your eye, and remember, no major spoilers. I'm sort of hoping that maybe some people are coming into the Animorphs fandom via these videos, so there are some huge twists and turns that should not be spoiled for any newcomers. And if you like this video, please give this video a like. It will also help with the YouTube algorithm, so, my videos will be able to be seen by more people. And Shaka said in the chat, and hardly anyone replies in the chat, says, amen, no spoilers. So you're welcome. Oh god, okay, now I sort of lost my train of thought. Someone's speaking to me. Human interaction. But anyways, like and also subscribe for more Animorphs content. I will be reading the entire series. And if you're viewing this on the desktop version of my Bloggity blog, please choose the follow by email option so you won't ever miss out on any Animorphs content. And until next video, the next Animorphs Dramatic Reading will hopefully be Friday if everything goes according to plan. So see everyone Friday, and if you watch the Aragon Dramatic Readings too, I'll see you on Wednesday. Yeah, Shaka, I'm doing as well as possible, so but not going out is, yeah. I haven't gone into any building since, I think, maybe February. Okay, bye, Shaka. I'm horrible with actual human-to-human interactions. I'm sorry. Bye.